Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shay goes by.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
Since he came out back in 09.
Yeah.
It's about 09, right?
Yeah.
Asleep in the bread aisle.
Right.
I know us, the people, the good folks over at MTV News, we were all into it. You know what I mean? All into your movement.
Got a lot of love.
A lot of love, right?
A lot of love.
You
It was
know,
fun.
and then MTV picked up on it, and we were definitely an advocate of you and what you were doing and what you are doing in your career. You got the new project, The Greenhouse Effect Volume 2 with Don Cannon and DJ Drama. But let's walk through your career. Okay, so you had the major, humongous, big hit single called
The I Love College record.
Okay.
So what happened was before that, there was Greenhouse Effect Volume 1.
Yeah.
With Drama and Cannon, and I had moved myself down to Atlanta. And I remember because like Scooter Braun hits me. I'm in college at the time, and Scooter Braun hits me, and he's just like, "Yo, man, this is the biggest phone call of your life." He actually hit my boy Tom Boy.
He said that?
Yeah, this is the big.
Okay, Scooter Braun now manages Justin Bieber
Absolutely.
and Carly Rae.
Yeah, responsible for the Gangnam Styles. Psy. Psy was
and
the
The Wanted too, right?
The Wanted, yeah.
Okay. Was he managing any of them at that time?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
So we had moved down to Atlanta, and Scooter was just kind of getting started in his whole realm. And it was crazy for me because I'm 21, 22 at the time, just trying to figure it out, you know. And so we kind of just moved into this like rat-infested place in Atlanta, Georgia, which I loved, and I would never change anything because I learned so much from it. But it was just so innocent. And it was just like it was about nothing else except just having a good time and rhyming with your friends and enjoying it. And we put together this kind of compilation, and Drama and Cannon had met up with us, and they're both from Philadelphia area too.
Okay.
So it was natural. So we put out Greenhouse Effect Volume 1 and the Roth Boys video, when we kind of superimposed myself and Jay-Z's Rock Boys and stuff. And everybody's like, who's this silly ass white boy? You know what I mean? And it just kind of started this conversation. And then we actually used MySpace. We're taking it back.
MySpace.
You know what I mean? We're taking it way back. We used MySpace to launch I Love College, and it just kind of like took off from there. So I've always been a real strong advocate of social media and using the internet and stuff. But when that got to radio and everything, it kind of just boomed into this whole thing.
Yeah.
And it was more about a record than it was about a career. So next thing you know, I'm part of a record contract in the music business.
Yeah.
And I become sort of like this white rapper commodity of some sorts. You know what I mean? That people had expectations of oh, this kid parties and this kid does this and that. So taking you through that, you know, we wonderful. Went on tour with B.O.B. and Kid Cudi, and it was just an amazing experience. But then, you know, morals, ethics, and stuff that I want to do kick in because I'm growing up now. Now I'm about 23, 24, becoming a young adult. And I put
what kind of morals and ethics? I
know it's just that like I love music. I love not just rap music, all music in general. And I couldn't they would be like, oh, we need an I Love College Part 2 kind of thing. So they would like bring me records that I didn't write. I can't go I don't understand how you would, especially in rap music, how you could go around rapping lyrics that aren't yours. And so I came out with that record Grind. Yeah. And Grind to me had embodied everything that I was feeling at the time because it was just like, down and out, and Scooter was starting to kind of go towards the pop music realm. Yeah. And I wanted to continue to stay kind of making the music that I really truly believed in. And so I did the Grind record with 1500, shout out to them in Los Angeles. And UMG was going through, Universal Music Group, was going through an enormous transformation at the time.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're bringing in new presidents and everything like that. And obviously I wasn't a huge top priority over there. So I got caught in this whole
Rihanna.
Yeah, I'm not Justin Bieber. I'm not Rihanna.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was just like, if you're not one of those cash cows to break away from attention from them when they're going through all that makeshift stuff, is just like, it's damn near impossible.
Yeah.
So all I could really do is just continue to make my music, and I couldn't sell music at the time, and still can't because I'm still going through all this legal stuff. And that's when Paps and Jazz came out. I did the Roth EP with Knots, just continued to work, and that's what leads us to here now is Greenhouse Effect Volume 2. Still kind of caught up in this like legal stuff and this switch over in the music business and finding my place. Actually going to go over and work with BMG, BMG Rights and Zach Katz and all those guys over there, and just get out of this huge, humongous Titanic ship that works for some people but doesn't necessarily work for me. Because like I said, I've always been part of the social media realm of giving music directly to the consumer and letting them be my boss rather than somebody who's not really in touch with the culture or not really in touch with what the fans want and trying to tell you this is what you need to be on the radio. Because ultimately, I feel like nobody really knows that.
Yeah.
Because if it's dope, and that's kind of what I live by.
And hits sound different. They
Yeah,
come from
you know,
different people.
and people are always kind of jumping on, oh, this sound, oh, we got to do that now. You know what I mean? And I think it's just like, no matter what, I've never really kind of chased after like, oh, I need to have all this money, I need to have all this fame and attention and stuff. I just like, I know that if I continue to do what I believe in and I'm proud of and putting out music that I'm proud of, then people will pay attention to me for that. And to me, that's the right reasons. It might not be right, it might not be wrong, whatever, but to me, that's what feels right. And as long as I feel right about it, I'm okay.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.